Gary, is it okay to ask first of all if there's any update on the trialist situation with the work visa?
Yeah, there is. We decided not to go ahead with it. There was a couple of little problems with his international clearance anyway, and but while we were waiting for it, it gave us another chance to have him in for a week, playing another game that we played, and we just decided that he wouldn't be the Royal Rovers that we needed, and we didn't want to really put him under pressure to be that player that suddenly everybody expects to score 30 goals for the rest of the season. So we ended up saying we wouldn't be going ahead with it.
Yeah, other irons in fires. I know the loan's gone out, obviously gone now deadline, but free agents and so on.
Yeah, it's we got there's one or two free agents out there, but at the moment we've now got to concentrate on our group for the next 3 or 4 games, because when you bring in free agents, they're free agents because they've not been with the club for some time, and often they haven't got that fitness, and we haven't got that time to help them with their fitness, certainly not to get to the first division fitness level. So it sounds easy, but it's very difficult to get the right player in the right condition that is a free agent at this time.
Yeah, and FA Cup next up, is that a welcome break from the league from your point of view?
No, I'd be quite happy to be playing in a league game this week, but I like the FA Cup. I have got fond memories of it here and other clubs as well, and it'd be nice to get through to, as Accrington will be saying, it'd be great to get through to the 3rd round proper, because that's the one that the draw is exciting, then it gets more exciting after that. But of course every club at our level wants to try and be drawn against that Premier League team that makes it a big day here at Hughes Park.
Yeah, and against a team from a lower division, does that put pressure on you, or do you relish that challenge?
Well, we've got to relish it, because it is the team that we've been drawn against. We wasn't particularly relishing the Crawley game, but we knew, I'll tell you whether it was a good draw after the result, and it turned out a good draw. And now I'll tell you the same with Accrington after the game, because what we do know is that John Coleman's gone back to his home, if you like. I don't know if he calls it his home, but when you think of John Coleman, you think of Accrington, and he can get that little place buzzing, and he does. Terry and Darren went up there to watch the Accrington Notts County game, and the supporters do get behind them, and they've got a youngish group together that are up for it, and I'm sure they'll be up for the cup. So we've got to be very focused, because we don't want to go all that way and not realise that they've got a decent team there.
Yeah.
And he's turning the results round for them, and at home they can be pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, and they are a good football team. So we've got to make sure that we're ready for them. Yeah,
and being at home from their point of view, probably a leveller in many ways.
Yeah, probably. I think the FA Cup's a leveller. How many times do you see it? Exeter, Warrington, and then other teams that have got through, and that's the FA Cup on a one-off game. That's the leveller. If Exeter played Warrington 50 times, they've probably beaten 45 times. You know what I mean? But who knows? But Warrington are the ones that have got through, and Accrington have got through over Notts County, of course, who's another strong side in our division. So we definitely can't take them lightly. And on a one-off game, you've got to be right up for it and organised and know what the opposition's strengths and weaknesses are.
Yeah, can that help in a way that they beat Notts County in the last round, a team from your division, of course? Does that help you in your preparations?
Well, it shows people how dangerous they are, that's for sure, because we had a big game at Notts County. Yes, we came out winners 2-1, but it was a tight game, and it was a good game, and Notts County at the top of our division, certainly in the top 6, I think. I don't know if they still are, but they're up there anyway. And they've, over 2 legs, have beaten them. So that puts them as a pretty formidable group, that they can do that against a team in our division. So the bongo drums have gone ahead of them, really, as far as that's concerned, and or the smoke signals or whatever it is we can say, and we know that word from up there is they've got them going.
Yeah, Tom Eaves, is he available to play on a loan situation?
Yes, he is. Yeah, they've allowed us to play him in the FA Cup.
Yeah, which is a bonus for you. Of course, you want all hands on deck.
Well, of course, if we were going to take somebody short term at this moment in time, we would have to, make sure they was available for the FA Cup, because it's a very important game in this period.
Yeah, and how important is the FA Cup from a Yeovil point of view? I guess the league's always going to be a priority, isn't it? But how important is a cup run?
Well, everyone's going to say, you know what I'm going to say, it's very, very important. It's important for lots of reasons. You want to win the game. You don't want to be the bigger team that comes away with a tail between their legs because you've got beat. You want to get through to the next round. There's prize money for winning this game. And then, of course, the big prize is the big fish in the third round, if you're lucky, in the draw. And I love the draws as well. I like sitting there waiting to see what comes up. And we've had some good draws here at Yeovil. When we had, did we have, was it FA Cup Liverpool?
Yeah.
It was, yeah, of course it was. So it'd be great to have another night like that. But we've got to play a team just up the road from Liverpool, actually, Accrington, who are wanting the same things.